fucking sleep, and you guys are gonna leave me the fuck alone.
Hand shoes and horse grenades? Is that funny?
I think LSD and yeah.
Okay. Hey, welcome to Hand Shoes and Horse Grenades. Put your hands together nice and loud for Crabman, everybody.
Hey guys, so today's topic is about ADHD. So I got a joke for y'all. I bought a TV the other day, but it just wasn't quite working. It just kept flipping channels all the time and just doing random things and would forget what I would try to record and things. And I realized I looked at the box and it wasn't an HD TV, it was an ADHD TV. Alright, how y'all doing? Still doing good? Oh yeah! Anyone in the audience have any pets? Any pets? You? What, do you have any nicknames for your pets? Pets, I like it. Have you ever been out of Oregon before? San Diego. Alright. And, what's the last party that you've been to? Christmas party, okay. Down in San Diego Bay, you can see me just partying with good old Public City. Everybody's going hard, everybody's going dancing. Now you know just like it, I just need a dancer. Don't know what type of pet. The cat, with the cool cats at the party. Everybody knows this cat. let's get started. Yes, you know, with the troubles on the beach in San Diego, you know that they just can't reach. Oh yeah, it's a heat wave. Now on Christmas Day, everybody's got cookies that they bake. Now you know that it's gonna be cafe. How we all doing tonight? Hell yeah, still feeling it? Fuck yeah! Alright, now give it up for your host, Ethan Lord.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Hedges and Horse Grenades. How we all feeling tonight? You guys doing good? Excellent. Welcome to Lucky's. Can I get a round of applause for Charlie behind the bar over there, taking care of us, doing everything that needs done. And hey, one more for Crabman over here, everyone. Yeah. Hell yeah. Very, very fun way to start the show. Like Crabman said, the theme of our show tonight is about ADHD. I sat down this morning and I decided, because we're like a real talk show now, I have to write monologues every week, and I haven't really totally gotten my system down for how it works yet. But so today I sat down and I decided, all right, I'm going to write the monologue for tonight about ADHD. And then I needed a cup of coffee, and so I went to the kitchen and I found out that we didn't have any clean cups of coffee, so I had to do all the dishes. And once I was done doing all the dishes, I remembered that last week outside of Redmond, Oregon, I totaled my 2015 Subaru on a cow corpse, and I actually still need to... Thank you. And I actually still am in need of a new car. So I got online, I went on Carvana, and I started trying to find, which isn't a sponsor for the show, it's just really what happened. And I went online and I started trying to find the car that I'm going to buy. And then I remembered once I was halfway through buying the car that I really should probably eat something at some point during the day in order to make my memory work the way it's supposed to and be able to make good decisions and those kind of things. So I went up into the kitchen and I started making some avocado toast because I was born in 1991 and I'm still one of the old millennials, and that's what we're into as we ruin the economy. And so I made the avocado toast and then I put it on a plate, and then I remembered at that moment that I needed to go on and check my email and find out some more I needed to make sure there wasn't more info about the cow that I recently hit with my car outside of Redmond, Oregon. And there wasn't anything, but there was a lot of fucking emails in my inbox. So I went through and I just purged them one by one, every single one, all those weird little notifications you get that are just hey, you spent money today. Did you know about that? I got rid of all of those. Everything is out. My inbox is down to zero. It is nothing. It's perfect. It's great. But while I was in there, I did find codes for a free game that I have wanted to try on Steam. And so I spent a couple of hours in my afternoon playing Manor Lords, which is a game where you sit down and you control medieval peasants in order to make a medieval economy work. And we had to grow a field of rye based on the fertility of the various different parts of the valley. And once we got the rye grown, we had to mill it within a windmill. But in order to make the windmill, I had to make planks out of the wood logs that I had out of the forest first. And so by the time I got rye bread, I realized that it was now 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and the monologue wasn't even fucking close to done. Which leads us to here, where, no, I didn't really finish it, but that is my monologue about ADHD for the week. Yeah, so this is a comedy show. We do this every single week right here at Lucky's. I'm going to have a bunch of comedians come up and talk with me about what's going on in their lives. In this week, I have a couple of guests who have maybe some insight on how to keep our attention problems under control. Before we do that, though, me and Crabman got to catch up on some stuff that's been going on. Could I get another round of applause to welcome Crabman back to the stage, everybody?
How's it going?
Hello. What's going on in your life?
Not much. It's been pretty good. Although, I don't know. So the other night I was here and I was leaving, and there's this, this lady, this woman that was happened to be in front of me, and I just happened to be walking behind her, and I could just tell that she was just kind of uncomfortable the entire time. She kept looking back, and I was just walking, but it did make me realize I feel like I could make myself more visible and more approachable. So I actually got like a few things. So
Yeah. Okay. This is proactive. This seems like a good plan.
So like, I got these, so, to make myself just like, sound a little bit louder when I like walk, I got these shoes. Oh, that's the wrong foot.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I can see how those would be hard to tell. Okay, so these are to make you more visible.
Well, and also like, they add a little bit of weight.
Okay, yeah. A little
Like,
louder.
made it a little louder.
Yeah. Heavier.
And then,
Okay.
I thought that, I usually wear kind of darker clothes. And I like wearing darker clothes, but I could definitely be like more visible to like traffic and people and stuff. And so I got this, it's a little jumpsuit.
Okay, looks comfortable, at least. Yeah. That definitely makes you more visible. Okay.
I feel like
following.
I look chic, as they
Yeah.
say. Maybe, I don't know. The point is like I just want to be like safer, and like be just more approachable. And so like another thing is like, I've been kind of worried about like my hair too lately. Like it's just been getting dry and stuff. And I don't like hairnets, so I got this wig.
Okay.
And also like I just wanted to like, I wanted to like represent some pride. So I got, Skodux, green and yellow, let everyone know that I'm a supporter of the community,
Yeah, I guess that makes you more trustworthy, at least here in town. Yeah.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, okay.
And then, they always say you look more approachable when you have like a smile on your face. But, I'll be honest, I'm just tired, so I can't always smile. So in order to fix that, I got this mask, and
Okay.
yeah, and like I felt like it looked a little threatening, so I put a clown nose and I painted a smile on it.
Okay, I think I'm following where you were going with this, but
Well, and then like I realized that like maybe this is a little creepy, so it's like, maybe if I bring some like tools with me, because like I do like construction and handyman stuff, so I was like, if I bring some of that, like people will be like, oh, he's got tools, like he's here to help. So
okay. I think okay.
I brought my chainsaw from home.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like storms happen. There's been like at least one storm every other year, so just like trying to be prepared.
And now you just seem like a busy guy who wouldn't have time to hurt anybody.
Exactly,
Yeah.
It's like
You looking at me through the mask, through the little eye holes in the mask. It's not menacing at all. Yeah, it's. This is. Yeah, I can see you. I can for sure. I can for sure see you. Yeah. So how's it been working?
I haven't been seeing a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everyone seems to be walking in the other direction, so I guess okay. But it's hard to tell. I haven't. Yeah.
Because you can't really see what's happening either.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
I am blind. It does cut off my vision by like 20%.
Well, I'm just glad that you're being proactive to really try to stand out and not alert anyone too much. Yeah. Keeping the populace calm. All right, Crabman. Well, I think it's time to go ahead and keep the show moving along. Thanks for coming along. Be careful with the chainsaw.
Thanks for having me, Nathan. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. Hey, keep it going for Crabman, everybody.
If you need storm work done, give me a shout out.
Yeah, if you need any of this, any of that, at any point, it is there for you. Are you gonna completely strip it down? Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. I know, I understand. All right, coming next to the stage, let's go ahead and welcome our first comedian guest for the night. He's written multiple novels and short stories. He's a great comedian that you can catch all over Eugene and the greater Pacific Northwest. Put your hands together nice, loud for my friend and yours, Chadhurst Sharpe, everybody. All right, Chad, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, good to see you. So within the ADHD conversation, right, that I view you as one of my friends that like for sure has it, but also like you manage it pretty well.
Thank you.
You know that you kind of keep it with that in mind. Like, what do you leave behind the most often at home?
Small tasks.
Small tasks in a
tasks.
general sense.
Yeah. If I do laundry, even if it's dry, it's gonna sit outside the dryer for about a day. And
Yeah.
It's gonna sit inside my bedroom for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And then it'll move around there for a week.
Does it get that weird Does it get like that weird mildew smell?
No. It's completely washed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just have not hung it up.
It just
yet.
hangs out.
It just hangs
in
out.
like little
Yeah.
piles.
And here's the thing: once I do hang everything up, and I'm like, oh, time to go out. What jacket do I want to wear? And then a new pile forms.
Yeah.
That's gonna be about a week.
Of things you could wear.
Of things I could wear, and they
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
hang back up when I decided I didn't want to wear them.
Yeah. I don't understand why it is that I can't just go in and just like hang the shit back up when I want to, like where it's like I get into the place and I can't, like I get rid of the jackets and
It's
stuff.
overwhelming.
Yeah, and I don't understand that completely.
I
Like
don't either.
I wonder what it's like to not be constantly overwhelmed.
I hope to never find out. Honestly.
Yeah.
I like to live my life on edge.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that kind of brings me to my next question pretty easily. What high-risk behaviors did you embrace in order to help manage the emotional repercussions of being ADHD?
Wow. Thank you, my therapist. I did a lot of like life and death like jobs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to, even though I have a desk job now, which shocks me. I didn't want a desk job. I just wanted to stay moving.
Right. You're like a cop who's always ready to get thrown back into it. Yeah.
I'm like, I was going to retire next week, but the streets need me.
I've been working the desk for a while now. Yeah.
My ex-wife, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a horrible relationship with my adult son. Please.
You know, I really wished that, like, what
Why
did
was
that have to do?
ADHD. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. It's like, hold on, Crabman just called us pussies.
That's what that was?
I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm playing with myself right now.
Yeah. Anyway, I wonder why is it that like that we want like every like badass dude to sound like this? You know, where it's like what is like when we're doing the like anyone, like any intro to an action movie, they always sound like the same dude doing the like in a time.
Listen, if I could, I would mimic Charlize Theron in half her action films, but I don't have the range, the vocal range for it, so I got to go deeper.
Yeah.
What would be like an example? Like, could one of y'all say like a line, like in that voice?
In the tough guy voice?
Yeah, do some tough guy lines,
All
Chad.
right, well, you got to give me a setup here.
Aliens are invading. You're the only one who can stop them. And you gotta. I don't want to say save the president.
Okay.
It's a shitty, like any other time, I'd be like, and you gotta save the president. But now it's like, I don't want him involved. So.
What if I got to say Bernie Sanders?
Yeah, you gotta save Bernie Sanders to fight off the
1987's
aliens.
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Democracy is out of this world. How's that? Why Law and Order?
Why the Law and Order?
Was that SVU?
That's just what I got.
I think it was. Well, we know what these aliens are up to.
Yeah, they're dark, bro.
It's really bad, actually.
A lot of tentacles.
It's really gross.
Yeah.
It's really bad news.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you feel like your level of ability to focus on things, does it work like a battery or like a mana bar or something like that? Or
what's a mana bar?
like in a video game, like mana?
Oh, mana bar. Gotcha.
Yeah.
No. Definitely like a battery. Like I hyperfixate on stuff, and then I can't focus on anything else.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
If I'm not hyperfixating, then I'm just bouncing around a bunch of different subjects.
What do you do to like recharge that battery?
Disconnect from screens for sure.
Really? You feel like
yeah.
screens is the biggest thing?
Yeah, I also go, because all of my hobbies, all the things I'm really good at, are mostly inside stuff, so I just make sure to go outside.
Oh,
Do you know what I
okay.
mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
you're telling me touching grass is the solution for
It
ADHD?
truly- I mean, I'm not saying it's a solution, but I'm saying when I personally get drained, I'm like, all right, I got to get away from this screen or this paper or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the proliferation of screens has made this problem worse for people who already had the issue, or
think
do you
so.
do you think that it's this thing where like the global basement of attention is like a sub basement compared to what it used to be?
I think two things can be true. I mean, it's like I remember when I first got like a Game Boy Color and I stayed up all night playing video games instead of like reading a book. and like the dopamine was just like it never really left.
Right.
That's why I'm still a gamer and shit. So I feel like if I was born before all these screens, there'd be less things to distract me with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the time I spend doom scrolling would be like a skill or something, I guess.
Right. I guess that leads me to like what do you think like ADHD would have looked like in like prehistory for you?
I feel
you know,
like-
where it's like before this level of technology that you can engage with that kind of subsidizes your slacking off. Or it's like what does it look like if it's like, oh man, I was up all night fucking reading scrolls.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like I'd have to be like the dude like in the prehistoric tribe who's like up all night guarding. Like I'm just walking in a circle and shit.
Yeah.
I would also do a lot of pranks because that's just what I do to pass the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Full pranks guy.
Full pranks, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your answer is like I don't know. I'd probably fuck with people.
I would fuck with people and walk
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Why? Okay.
Yeah. Because we all just got a little bit bigger and now a little bit smaller.
Wow.
I think.
That's what my college girlfriend said.
Ew.
Ew.
Do we have a sound effect for that? We need a sound effect for that kind of moment.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it?
What do you want?
Make it
A lot of things are. No.
That is-
Okay. That's.
What did I get an A
I know.
message just then? What-
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
done it.
Yeah. I just got broken up with in the 1990s.
Yeah.
That sucks. It got me again.
She made you a lime wire.
There we go. That's a good sound effect for things going poorly.
I like that.
Um,
Now, do I hold this the whole time, or does this actually stay in place? Out of curiosity?
I mean, it should stay in place, but you've seen the level of tech we've got on this show. It's probably going to just do what it
I'm just
wants.
gonna
Whoa,
follow it
it's
down.
like,
Wow, this is
it's coming
assault.
at you.
I'll never do that again. I see how it feels now.
Yeah. We really do need okay,
All right.
that is it. That's
Yeah,
the
I
one
guess
we've
so.
got. It's what we've got available. What do I want? I don't know what I expect. I didn't lay out clear instructions over there.
Do you have the 2004 audio list for GarageBand? Crab Band? Can you play some of those?
Yeah,
That means I do.
that's what he's got. That means yes in crab, actually. Okay. Do you? So with all that in mind, like, what's your like number one tip for other people who like struggle with their ability to focus? That like, so you've published a bunch of novels. Your first one that you ever put out there, you're going kind of back over it now
sure.
and
Yeah,
rewriting big chunks of it in order to put it back out the way you wanted it to be originally, which is a very ADHD move of you to do. But like, what's your, you've managed to get a good bulk of shit done on your own, and I think a lot of people who share the same level of issues with being able to pay attention to things probably have some level of envy towards you for that. So like, what would you tell those people they should do different?
Well, I mean, it's like twofold. I mean, one, I got lucky, right? Like, I've always been a writer. I don't have to make myself write. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm writing these books and I have ADHD, but it's what my ADHD makes me do, I guess.
Right.
So I'm lucky in that sense. But then beyond that, like, I don't have a lot of the same. If keep it real, I don't have a lot of the same safety nets a lot of people have. Like, I don't have an aunt I can go crash with. I don't have a sister whose couch I could crash on if I ever ran out of money. So
Right.
for me, I had to achieve. Otherwise, I would just be literally homeless.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? So without that safety net there, you're going to do a little bit more. And
Right.
yeah,
right,
so those
right.
two things. I'm doing what I want to do anyway, which is what ADHD makes you do. And I'm fortunate that what I want to do is something that, helps me achieve. And then two, if I didn't, I would be regular homeless. So you'd do anything to avoid that.
Right. Yeah. Just like your advice feels like it's put yourself between a rock and a hard place
Yeah.
on some weird level.
Pretty much. And I mean,
Yeah.
it works for me. I wouldn't say jump in there and do that. But if you find yourself there, you'll probably be all right.
Yeah. Oh, well, that feels like a pleasant takeaway from the thing.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Well, Chad,
Struggle.
is there anything else you wanted to talk about on the show today?
Yes.
Okay.
Never mind.
All right.
Yeah.
That's fine then. Well, hey, thanks for coming on. It's been a pleasure to pay attention to you.
Thank you. Been an honor.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Been an honor.
Oh, been an honor.
Been an honor.
I don't know why I just assumed you were just talking shit just now.
Why would I do that to you?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know why anyone does anything.
Your tie is coming loose.
Is it really?
No.
Fuck.
Yep.
All right, he got me.
All right.
Okay, keep it going for Chadhurst Sharpe, everybody. Thank you, Chad, for being here on the show. All right, and now this is the first hand shoes and horse grenade sketch. Please enjoy.
Where the fuck are my glasses, man? I'm just over here. Dude, like, where the fuck are my glasses? Dude, where the fuck could they be? Where the fuck are my glasses? Dude, what the fuck? Like, where the fuck are my glasses? What the fuck, man? Fucking in here? Are you under here? Nope. Like, where the fuck are my glasses, man? Dude, like, in here? Nope. Like, what the fuck? Where the fuck are my glasses, man? Like, where, like, the fuck are they? Do you have my glasses? Nope. What the fuck? Where the fuck are my glasses? Jesus fucking Christ. Right over here? Nope. You fucking over here? Jesus fuck. God Where the fuck are my fucking glasses, man? What the oh. Huh. There, there.
What the fuck?
All right, keep it up for Crabman, everybody. Very fun times. All right, so we have another guest for you guys tonight that we're going to talk to about her ADHD and various issues and things. Could I get a big round of applause? Local actress, local comedian, the very funny Angela Lewis, everybody. Hello.
Hey,
Welcome to the show, Angela.
I was not late due to my ADHD.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think
yeah.
it's very important. I was at work.
Yeah, you were late for reasonable reasons, and you were really like actually super on time. Yeah, Chad had the same problem.
I was there. I watched it.
Yeah, the mic's coming at people right now. Angela, the current national director for health in our government, said he'd like to send everyone with ADHD to a farm to work our issues out. What do you want to do when we get to the farm?
What kind of farm? Like, will I have animals or is it like corn?
I mean, I think those are that's kind of open to interpretation, where it's like kind of up to you. Where it's like, do you think are there sheep there, or is it just corn?
So if it's for ADHD people, it should be hyperfixations of farms. So I would want my task would be the corn maze girl.
You want to make corn mazes?
Yeah, I want to design the corn maze.
And you feel like that would like fix you?
It wouldn't fix me. It'd keep me busy.
Okay. I
There'll
mean, that's
be
good
tears
enough.
involved once I realize I have to be productive.
Have you made a corn maze before?
No, but I think that's fun. It's like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
haunted houses of corn.
Yeah, yeah. I suppose
love
it.
haunted houses. So, and they don't have haunted houses on farms. They have corn on farms.
Yeah, they just have corn. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you make a corn maze? Do you just like?
I think it has to I think you have to like have a helicopter.
Because you need an aerial view of the
Yeah.
corn maze to
And
make
then,
sure it's a
I
maze.
think like math is involved. I'm sure. Like you need to know how the width and length and shit. I don't know. I would definitely be the personality hire of the team.
You're just there to hype everyone else
Yeah.
up while we make the
Whee!
corn maze.
I'll be the tester of the corn maze.
Yeah.
I want to contribute to the design, but not calculate anything.
Yeah, you want to get lost in some corn.
Yeah.
I don't think this is what they were talking about.
Fuck.
I don't think this
Then I
is
guess
gonna.
I'm just gonna kill myself.
All right, and that's I guess that's it.
Well, okay, if they put a bunch of ADHD people on a farm will die. Everything will die.
The farm won't go well.
Including the people will
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
themselves. Because
Yeah.
after so long, I mean, I'm a lot less functioning than Chadhurst and other probably
I
functioning
feel like that
adults.
depends on how you
That's
look
so
at
true.
it.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, I didn't put you guys both on the show so that I could bring Chad on and be like, this guy's killing it.
this
And
guy's doing great.
this guy's
Look at
doing
this
great.
stupid-
Anyway, here's Angela. She's probably gonna kill herself. It's like that wasn't what we were doing.
This is the spectrum of ADHD. Someone who's doing well and someone who is barely doing.
Yeah, but you're feared. I think you're doing fine.
Yeah, that's what
I-
everyone says, which
I
is
th-
really cool to hear.
Yeah, I think it exists. I mean, when you hear it from too many people, it starts to get a little suspicious.
Yeah.
But like, you know where the line is
No,
at.
it's the
Yeah.
you're fine. Like you're fine.
Yeah.
And I love that's like honest, like, yeah, don't worry. Like
yeah. You're allowed to just be a little fucked up. Like
Yeah.
that's endearing.
Yeah.
So, what do you do to like? I don't know. Do you agree with Chad's idea that your attention seems to kind of work like a battery?
Yes. So it's a little weird with me because really I didn't get diagnosed until I was a senior in high school, and by that time I discovered weed and discovered you could sedate your brain and not think, and I have been kind of doing that for 10 years. So and now I'm just kind of and I've been medicated the whole time basically. Or at least from like sophomore year of college on. I don't really even remember high school. But
Okay.
And then I just kind of like try. I don't know. I guess it is like a battery, but I like don't feel it a lot because I do it with my best.
Because you just get really baked first.
Yeah, I just try
Yeah.
to turn my brain off, and
Yeah,
then I
yeah.
can't think. But now
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
trying to smoke a lot less weed within the past like 2 years or so, just like not every day the moment I wake up. And that has made my struggle a lot worse.
I feel like it's a relatable American experience right now to just sort of white knuckle your way through a mental illness with the addition of mild substance abuse.
No,
it's
yeah.
really kind of like
100.
that's kind of what we're doing as a country
Yeah.
in a lot of ways right now.
Like as long as like weed or alcohol is your thing and you like pay rent, don't kill anyone, fuck it.
like those are the
Those
base
are the
requirements.
goals of
It's
being
like-
alive.
I love how you put pay rent ahead of don't kill anyone. Where it's like if you gotta kill a few people and you're on time
well, I mean,
still.
think about rich people, like the fucking like insurance CEOs. How many people do they technically kill? A lot, probably.
Yeah. If we
So,
like boil it down, like how
like,
many?
They pay rent first after the killing. So.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
with capitalism, life is second.
According to capitalism.
Yeah.
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 Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. United Healthcare, etc. Angela, it's easy to like focus on the drawbacks. Is there anything that you like about the way your brain works weird?
I think Whoa, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. I mean, I like myself, so I'm sure that has to do something with it.
That has something to do with
I
your
think
brain.
I'm fun and cool, and I do like sometimes. I don't know. I think being aware of it sometimes it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like there's not much where I'm trying to think, like. Cause
like what can you put into a box to be like that?
I don't know the difference of what is me, what's my ADHD. I'm also like bipolar too. So that's like a weird diagnosis that I kind of think they're like, ooh, you have a lot of fucked up shit. So we're just gonna say bipolar too. So I think though, like I do think ADHD helps me with improv. I think that's where I thrive. Because I can't, or maybe improv helps me with ADHD. Because improv is the only situation where my brain isn't crazy and is like, you have to do this, blah, 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 this task first. I'm going to start crying because I have so many tasks. The only situation I don't have that is improv. Like, I feel like I'm meditating. And I do think the chaoticness of my brain, I can latch onto anything.
Right.
That the average... Because I think I'm good at improv, and a lot of people were like, wow, you're not, who I've done improv was like, you're so different. And I think it is like, I latch onto the weird things where I can like pick everything, remember like one word from everything, and that's why you need to like start a scene or something.
Yeah.
So,
just be able to pull those little things and stuff.
I think it like being a little chaotic, but understanding the little chaotic. I do think if anything's positive, I think maybe in improv, and maybe even like I'm pretty good at memorizing lines, or I was before I like smoked weed a lot. But now my memory's not as strong. But I still am like pretty good at memorizing lines when I'm like sitting there in that moment. That is like in middle school, like the one time I did well in something was when I got cast in a play like a week before the play, but someone dropped out, and I like memorized all the lines in a day.
The sort of rush action is like the way to get through these kind of things.
And then I know we all hear, even non-ADHD people probably say like, oh, I do my best work like under pressure. And the time
that's
crunch.
pretty much what Chad said.
That's not true.
Right,
it's not your
this.
best work. Because if you put more time into it, I'm sure something could have been a little better. But it's easier for me to work, and the things you could produce could still be really good.
I agree. I think we should give Chad like $5 million and just see what he comes up with.
Yeah.
No,
with like, but I think it's hard to start things until there's a time crunch.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was relevant to anything.
No, that pretty much makes sense, and I think it's the way that that people who have this disorder tend to like understand motivation.
Yeah.
Is a lot of like, well, if I have to do it, then I have to do it.
And that's when like Chadhurst was saying about like paying rent and stuff. Like that is the one thing too. Like I guess I could technically like live with my parents, but I'd probably kill myself. If they watch this, no offense, I love you, but you're crazy.
Yeah, it's not really about you. It's about the general concept.
Exactly. So, like, I'm the same which is why I live in, like, the cheapest apartment ever, where I'm like, as long as I pay rent and my bills and student loans, and same with college, like, as long as I turn in my homework, I'm fine. It's the bare minimum.
It's fucking air pong. God damn it. We keep forgetting to unplug the jet pong machine, and it's not on them. It's really mostly our problem. Is that it's somehow it's like, even though it is a jet pong, like it's a beer pong machine, which barely makes sense on its own, but it also manages to be like as loud as the show, and I don't know. I'm not sure who to ever play. But it is my fault for not unplugging it. That's how this goes sometimes. So that was a good example of why I should probably be medicated, because I couldn't keep this talk show going.
Yeah.
With the jet pong machine in the background. That's where I'm. It's like it's a noise about air. Like it's not distracting. These people did not notice that machine was on. Just me. That's just my. It's just my problem. So, that's just the way things
I
go
feel like I'm
sometimes.
the opposite with like sound things. I know a lot of people are like that, but like things like that won't take me. I like constant. My brain's a lot of sounds.
Yeah.
Bonk, bonk. I don't
I
know.
guess I'll ask you one of the same questions I asked Chad in that way of like, what's some risk-taking stuff that you do, that you feel like you do just to settle that part of your brain?
Like bad habit things, or
I guess. I suppose. They don't need... I wouldn't technically quantify
Okay.
them as bad.
I don't know what is. I don't really know what I would consider risk. I feel like no, because I like always. I'm like working on a show, or
Right,
like
right.
like I can't
Right.
I can't like accidentally kill myself. I have rehearsal tomorrow.
So maybe
Or,
it's the social risk stuff
Yeah.
that you take of like
And I feel
doing
like-
performing arts all the time.
I think that might
is enough.
in the average. I guess I could say this is the risk I take performing
This right now,
like,
where we are.
Yes, being vulnerable on stage, even technical theater, like doing quick changes for. I was at Book of Mormon. I could have my hands could have stopped a scene from happening.
Yeah.
And that doesn't stress me out at all. I love that. That's what I'm like, it's like fight or flight. I have to succeed. There's no other options.
Yeah.
But if you don't, it's theater. The world's not going to end. No one's going to die. It's just
Hopefully.
next time you have to do better.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
why I like that, because, I guess for a real person, that would be like a risk. Like any form of theater or performance. Because you could, whether you're tech or front, you could mess something up.
Yeah.
And the average person doesn't like messing things up in public. But that's the one time I don't think I will mess up, and if I do, I won't next time.
Yeah, I'm willing to fuck things up in public all the time.
Yeah.
That's it's kind of like my whole thing.
No, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'd much rather people look at me than me look at me.
Yeah. Oh, dark.
Yeah.
Dark. Well, Angela, this has been a really fun. This has been a very good conversation.
Yay.
I'm glad we got to talk about our fucking issues. I feel like I'm nowhere closer to solving any of these problems on this one.
It is so I struggled the most last year. I feel like most people know because I talked about it 24/7. But I had to stop being medicated for a year because I was abusing it.
Right.
And it was awful. I cleaned my apartment once in a year because I was used to being medicated and stuff.
Right.
I would try to start doing dishes and I would just have a panic attack. I couldn't do I felt paralyzed. And I'm sure maybe someone a little older, a little more experienced, I don't know. I'm sure other people could have dealt with it differently. But I was just miserable all the time. I could barely write because my apartment was too messy. I couldn't do anything I loved because my apartment was a mess. But I couldn't clean my apartment because I would start having a panic attack. So that was really hard. And so that's one thing when people are like, oh, I want to be medicated. Yeah, but now I feel I'm back on meds and it sucks that I needed to get back on meds. I wish I didn't, because now I have to be a lot cautious about other things. I go to I have a doctor I see weekly just so she can count my pills.
Oh,
And
okay.
it is unfortunate that I have to do that, and I kind of wish, maybe I never got medicated and I just got
Meditation.
No one taught me coping mechanisms. I just was given Adderall when a friend gave it to me. I was like, wait, that works. And then I went to the doctor. I was like, I want that. But no one ever gave me any here, maybe you should do this before you try to get medicated. So I feel like the goal isn't to be. I feel like, I don't know, if you're paying rent, doing your creative stuff, doing everything, you forget one thing. That's normal. I think if I didn't go to school, I wouldn't be on meds, and I think that kind of would have been a not awful thing to not be on meds. Because I was able to clean my apartment before I was diagnosed, or before I was medicated, but then I would... Then
Now
I got
that you feel like you're in a
medicated, and now
constant, Adderall hunger.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying not to. I'm doing good at not abusing it. It just sucks that I'm wow, I needed it. I could have figured out other coping mechanisms but unfortunately, I was like, I can't live like this for another year. But I wish I could have, because I don't want my heart to go crazy all the time.
Well, you know what? Maybe these are all questions that we can work out on the farm.
No, yeah. We shouldn't be medicated on the farm.
No, I don't. I think that's the point. I think the point
Yeah.
of the farm is that we get unmedicated.
Honestly, I think we would all figure it out. Because there's like levels of people. So some people would do like well, and like, I don't know if it's a me thing or an ADHD thing where I love to be told what to do. Give me directions and I'll just do them.
Yeah.
Give me a task and I'll
I both understand that, but also I feel like a lot of the time when I get explicit directions, they're not.
well, I always do it a little weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it
I
weird.
I don't want anyone to ever watch me do anything because it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Like when I like prefer to work alone or bartend alone because I'm like, I will stress anyone out if they see my workplace, but I'm doing what needs to be done.
That's relatable too.
Yeah.
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I'm hoping by the end of this thing there will be at least one person out there who's like, oh, maybe I should be fucking smoking weed every day. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what the solution is. Again, because as you mentioned, like medications might not be the answer for everybody.
No.
Like they're not the answer for me personally.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like same with like Max is like, I think I have ADHD, but I don't want to go on diet meth.
Yeah.
The average person doesn't.
Let's just do some speed.
Especially kids. I don't think kids should ever be medicated for ADHD.
That makes sense to me.
You should not give an 11-year-old meth. They should probably just talk to a grown-up.
Yeah, you just go therapy first.
Yeah.
Or
I
whatever.
do think talk therapy can really, like, if I like went to an ADHD maybe like specialist that really talked you through things, even like I did with when I was off meds for a year. Some of the times my regular therapist was just like study hall. Like I would just bring in whatever I needed to get done desperately, and I couldn't do any by myself.
Yeah.
So that I think could be helpful. Maybe if someone had that, if I had that longer.
Group working or something.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
someone kind of force you to be a little, or parallel play, or
Right.
I don't know what it's called for ADHD. Body doubling.
Unfortunately, now it sounds like we're just gonna get sent to the farm. So that's. Well, Angela, this has been a really insightful time. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about before you leave?
If you want to start abusing your Adderall, don't. Because then it's really annoying. Honestly, like if you're gonna abuse it, clean the fuck out of your apartment.
Yeah. If you're gonna at least walk away with
get
some clean.
shit done.
You better have white grout by the time this thing's over.
I was like, my apartment was so clean. That was when I was like cleaning a hotel too that I hated. So like, the hotel was spotless. I killed that job.
Yeah.
So if you're ever a housekeeper at a hotel, start abusing drugs.
If you're gonna take too much speed, get a job cleaning things.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? That's as good of a takeaway as any. Hey, thank you guys for coming out to the show. This has been Angela Lewis.
Heck yeah,
thanks for coming. Thanks for coming on the show, Angela. I lost my pen just now, and yeah, the mic is gonna attack you. You're free to leave. All right, well, that's been the majority of our show, folks. But I think...
What's the name of this show?
Hand, Shoes, and Horse Grenades? Very good. Okay, good job, Crabman. All right, to take us away, Crabman's going to play us another song before we have a stand-up comedy open mic getting going right after this. So, without further ado, put your hands together nice loud for the Crabman, everybody.
ADHD. I hope that you can see that it's normal. Everyone's got it on the spectrum. It's all about where are all my keys? Where are all of my family? But I can see my friends, they seem to really be okay with me. Well, thanks for coming out. Thanks for hearing us talk about life. Thanks for watching out. I hope that you're all here next time. Yes, we go in ADHD. I don't know what's coming down the street. Now I'm just thinking into my mind. Everything's running right behind, and why I can't organize. I put myself in a hard space every time. Gotta motivate, get out of bed. Gotta go say hi to my friends, 'cause ADHD ain't getting me. I got more to say. No, ADHD's okay with me, 'cause it makes me wanna create. It's like having all gas and just no brakes. But now I know, just for goodness sake, I'm okay, I'm alright. And you know I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time? Heck yeah, thanks again for coming out. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. And I hope to see y'all back next time very soon.